right there. I know I did. We had an enjoyable Christmas. We had a lot of different Christmas parties and things like that. I just wanted to share with you a little haul I got from the thrift store over here in Alabama. And it's a Harley-Davison t-shirt thrift. This guy, he's like 70 something years old, and he's a biker. He goes around the country and goes every time he goes out, as far as I know. I heard a story about it in the store that when he goes out, he goes to authentic Harley-Davidson shops and buys a t-shirt for each state. So I think we got about 7 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And he's supposed to bring some more through the thrift store, some different items, riding motorcycles, probably some leather jackets or whatever, I don't know. But we're going back to the store to check it out. Hopefully we'll make it there before everybody else gets it. So happened we did. And he also donated a lot of new, like almost new shirts that were dry cleaned, some nice ones, different ones that was like country type shirts, like different farm shirts and stuff like that, ranch type stuff, and fishing shirts and stuff I love to get and to sell, on eBay. So let's just look at this for each state. Got this one. It's always got a pocket most of the time right here. And then everywhere he goes, and then here's the tag where he went to the place. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And then on the back, see what it says on the back right there. One t-shirt, and that was from Las Vegas, which is common. This guy travels on his motorcycle all over the country. I see the next one. Okay, this is Harley-Davidson. And they're all bought from the Harley-Davidson shops where they sell Harleys. You see what it says on the back. I thought that was kind of neat because I've never really found Harleys. That's in Athens, Georgia, right there. I think I got 2 from Athens, Georgia. So there must be some kind of bikers thing in Athens, Georgia, also. Because he had 2. Here's a gray one with a little pocket on it. Okay, he went to Tennessee in 2004 to also get this one. And you can see that official tag right there. And you can tell they're quality made, A lot of stuff you get is from China. And I sell stuff from China because it's so flooded, the market. It's so flooded, and a lot of people go on Alibaba, even name brand companies and toy companies and fashion companies, and they could get their logo put on the clothes right there, and it's just an easier way to do it, And it's just kind of taking over a little bit. So we see, let's see, we got this. This must be, this is also from Athens, Georgia, where the Georgia Bulldogs play right there. My company's actually doing some work on that field over there where they play. But I'll probably not be the one that does the job, but they are working on that. We work on all the major stadiums in Atlanta and Nashville and different places around the country. We've done some colleges and hospitals, things like that, and we're in the masonry business. So here's the one from Lincoln, Nebraska, right here. Can you imagine driving a motorcycle all across the country? Can you see that? All across the country and getting all these. He's 70-something years old, and I'm pretty sure he's still doing it. He probably is enjoying riding around the country doing this. I've never rode a motorcycle myself. I drove a mini bike one time. I got on it and I revved it up, and the motorcycle, the back tire took off without me, and the bike went up in the air, and that's about all I've ever rode on a motorcycle right there. So it might have saved me a lot of trouble, you know. But here's one. Let's see. This is from Alabama. Right there. And the front side's got that pocket. I thought that was a good logo right there. You know. But I've never really hardly got any Harley-Davison stuff. It's hard to find that stuff. You know, anything that Harley-Davidson is going to sell. So we'll put these online and let them sit until they do sell. And that's one thing I'm learning is don't worry about it selling right now. There's some things that'll sell right when you put it out there. There's some things that might sell within a week. There's some things that might take a minute to get rid of, and it just sat on the shelf. And like in Q4, we had a lot of mysterious stuff that sold, you know, things you wouldn't think would sell during Christmas. I got a shelf full of toys and puzzles, brand new, right here that did not even sell during that time. But my sales did go up during Christmas, that Christmas month right there. But we've only been doing it for like a little bit over 3 months. You know, we're trying to learn the business, and, you know, we're trying to stock our shelves out and trying to watch videos and learn more. We used to sell a few years back, like I told you, lit skillet pickers. But we didn't ever pay attention to it real good. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm trying to pay attention to it real good and trying to learn the business and things like that. And hopefully we'll be successful. I know if we'll keep striving it, we will be successful at it because it is a big business. But it's just like everything else. If you watch a program on TV about buying storage units, you start doing it and then you realize it ain't as easy as you thought it was. You get discouraged. And the people that does it all the time, they get sort of discouraged about all these new people coming in. And I can understand that, you know what I mean? And flooding the market. But after a while, most people will fail at it, and most people will go back. That's why you got to be real determined. Only the determined ones make it in business. And just like they say that most people that start a business fail at it. The first 2 years, they'll fail at it. Have to go back to work for the man, things like that. It's ones that go beyond the call of duty right there. There's followers, there's leaders, there's people that would go upon the call of duty right there. So let's look at this one. So this is Daytona Beach, Florida right there. And I'm pretty sure there's some kind of bikers thing in Daytona. I think I've heard of it. So he makes a point to go to these places right there. Here's one from Alaska. This is my last one right here. So you see the tag, that genuine tag right there? You got, now this one has 2 sides on it as far as the logo goes. Now that is a logo right there. But it even gets better when you look at the back side. Right there. I hope you can see that. I thought that was real good. But the thing about it is, these are 2Xs. So he was a 2X. You know, so I have to sell these to people that are 2Xs. Some people like to wear their t-shirts loose. Some people like to wear their t-shirts, you know, tight or medium. I like to wear mine comfortable. I want to be comfortable when I wear clothes. But I have this one jacket that I can't get rid of. I'm going to show you all this thing. I don't know if y'all ever recognize it. It's a pretty cool jacket. People like it online, but they won't buy it for some reason. There's a lot of cool designs on it. Right there. New with tags. I mean, the thing is mint condition. If I'm not mistaken, it's vintage. It's just ain't never really sold. Let's see what size. Originally about $100 or so. Trying to get rid of it. And one more jacket. Y'all know why I can't get rid of this jacket. They can't win games. Right there. Nice. It's a nice jacket, but they can't win no games. I hope y'all had a good fourth quarter and everything. And just like I'm saying, we're learning the business ourselves. You know what I mean? I'm trying different angles at the business, clothing, different items, but in wholesaling and stuff like that. We're trying different angles of the business. And hopefully after a year or so, I might actually learn something. So y'all just pray for me and leave me a comment and give me some advice. You know, we need all the advice that we can get, you know. It's hard to trust people on the internet. They have all these big, bright ideas, but sometimes when you try those big, bright ideas, it don't work out. You know what I mean? I think when people make these videos, when you're teaching somebody something online, I think you need to slow down where people can understand what in the world you're talking about, you know, and really teach somebody. If you're teaching somebody, that means they didn't know it. So you have to slow down to teach them step by step. A lot of times people that really know the business, they talk so fast that you can't really grasp it all. And, you know, even if you rewind it and go back to the front, listen to it again, you know. So hopefully I'll be an educational, as I learn this business, I can teach somebody, because I've been down in the ditch and not knowing stuff, making a lot of mistakes. I would like to share that with people, the mistakes that I make, you know what I mean? And if there's things that are going well and that I could try, that I do that works, I'll share those things and tell you how I do those types of things. But everybody's got to find their own way, really. You have to find your own way in this business right here. And just like one man said, you need about 4 niches, you know, something you specialize in. And that, I thought that was a good advice right there. Not too many niches, and just niche it down to about 4. And some people just do one and are successful at it, you know. And if they would slow down and give advice slowly, it would help us out a lot, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all listening to Lick Skillet Pickers from Alabama, here on Lookout Mountain in Alabama. It's not the same one. It's the same one that goes all the way to Chattanooga. Matter of fact, but people get it confused when they hear Lookout Mountain. They think about Chattanooga, Tennessee, but this is actually Fort Payne, Alabama, and Lick Skillet, Alabama, actually, right beside Dogtown, you know. But I appreciate y'all listening. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe so I can build my channel up. It's just now getting started. I really not made a lot of videos, but hopefully I will in the future right there. So thank you very much.